happening around the Wilmington campus of Arapahoe Community College. Has there been any recent crimes at ACC?
Um, Nothing crazy significant. We're lucky here on campus. It's pretty safe. Our most notable crimes that we usually get here that gets everybody's attention is like the vehicle-related crimes. We do have a pretty big parking lot here, and it's an easy target to spot for people that want to steal. Either dump their stolen vehicle, pick up another stolen vehicle, or steal from vehicles, or cut catalytic converters off. So that's kind of been the notable ones. Is we've had some close calls with two of our students who interrupted a catalytic converter theft, and then we've had a couple completed ones, if I'm remembering correctly. Those are the more recent ones lately. Yeah, that seems to become the center of our crime that actually occurs on campus. Tends to be in our parking lots from people outside of our campus community that come on the campus.
And how would you like to handle those situations when those do happen?
Yeah, so our biggest goal with those types of crimes is prevention. So the way we prevent things like that is visibility. You probably see us around campus in our marked patrol cars. So we are always trying to just be visible to prevent that. That's the easiest thing we can do. As soon as somebody who's looking to commit those types of crimes sees a police vehicle around, they're a lot less likely to try it. So that's our first step in handling those types of crimes, those property crimes in our parking lots. And then if they do occur, which they do, we can't be everywhere at once. If they do occur, what we do is we have plenty of CCTV cameras, security cameras around campus. So we take a look at those, see if there's any witnesses that saw any kind of identifying things. The best thing you can get is a license plate off a vehicle if you can. And then we take a report from them, and we're lucky here at the school we can refer people if they have damage to their vehicle from a theft or something like that. We can refer them to the Dean of Students office, which a lot of times can help them out, even financially, if that's the case, to help with their vehicle. But really, yeah, it comes down to our prevention. The other thing that we've recently implemented with the campus police is we have a license plate reader, an automatic license plate reader mounted to one of our patrol vehicles. And that's the patrol vehicle I usually take out. If you see me driving around, I'm in that. And what you'll see on top of that patrol vehicle are 4 cameras that automatically read license plates. And then they bounce those license plates off of a known database of stolen license plates, stolen vehicles, or vehicles used in felonies, or attempt to locate lists that the state maintains. And so that's a method that we use to hopefully catch people before it happens. If we can catch a license plate, because most of the people are using stolen license plates, fictitious license plates, to mask their actual identity when they come on campus to commit those specific crimes. So if we can use that system to catch a license plate before that happens, that's what that system's there for.
Anything else you would like to
add? To that specifically, we have a really safe campus here. We do. And that comes with just the whole team that we have here from chief on down, just making sure that we're visible and we're reaching out to the community. And we really hope that our students and our staff feel safe here. And that's the goal. That's the whole purpose of us.
Yeah.
And then otherwise, I would just make sure if you're going to communicate, I don't know if you're writing this up or how you're doing this, but just if there's a way to communicate, to make sure everybody has our ACC alert app installed on their phone. That is kind of the best resource for any campus police, and also other resources the school has. It's ACC alert. You can find on the App Store or the Play Store for an Android too. So yeah.
That's a good resource, because I think all colleges might have that, but
Yeah, most do. Yeah.
I worked and whatnot, because a lot of schools don't have that, but I'm certain most colleges at universities do.
Yeah. So we got that. It's been a couple years since we got that, and so that is how we send out our mass notifications. You'll see it most likely with weather closures and late starts and things like that. But we also use it. We're required by the federal government to give certain alerts to our campus community for crime and things like that. So that's how we communicate via that platform. So that's something to make sure everybody has. We have advertisements around the school and stuff. But yeah. And there's safety tips in there too, and how to get a hold of us. And there's a feature in there about you can walk with a friend. I know a lot of phones have that built into where you can share your location with a friend or a loved one. If you're nervous about walking, or if you're out on a trip, or you're walking out at night and you want somebody to know where you are, you can share your location for a given amount of time so somebody else knows where you are. So it's a really cool app, and so that's the other thing I'd want to touch on for sure. Yeah.
All right, that's all the questions.
Right on, thank you.
Here is a crime report from the Arapahoe Community College campus police. The most recent crimes at ACC are car thefts, and ACC has a big parking lot. Crime isn't new, but finding a solution is difficult since there are tons of them. Okay,
Let me shut the door here.
alright.
All right, I'm sorry that to connect here. I just got tied up at the academy, and schedules got a little crazy.
Yeah, I was wondering and whatnot because I had to go work Friday and whatnot, and it's just a whole nother thing.
Yeah. All right. So what kinds of questions do you have? And I guess start off by telling me what class is this for?
It's for Joel's journalism class,
Okay.
106 and whatnot. And and I'm doing like a kind of like a video A piece for the final assignment that she has for us.
Sounds good.
I was going to ask these are the questions I'm going to ask you. So what are your thoughts on crimes at ACC, like car thefts, and how it impacts people and whatnot?
Okay. So I can tell you that in the state of Colorado, theft of motor vehicles is actually on the rise. I know that on the ACC campus, it's very rare that it happens. And I believe that that is because we have good campus police that are constantly out roaming the lots and walking around the lots of the campus and kind of just around the campus in total. So I think that they do a really good job of kind of being present, and that's a good deterrent from people wanting to steal the cars.
Yeah, because so far, even though I think right now ACC is a secure campus and whatnot, so even that right there, it's rare to even see crimes like that happen.
Exactly, you're exactly right.
And what are good solutions to help stop these thefts, or like what can people do to protect their belongings if their car gets broken into? Or
okay, sorry, I didn't mean to step on you there.
It's okay.
Okay. So the first thing that I would tell people, I always tell people, is that they need to remove the belongings from their car that can be seen. So that means if I look in the window of your car, what can I see? So am I seeing backpacks, tennis shoes, jackets, sweatshirts, things like that? If that stuff is in there,
I think you're buffering a little.
that is going to, people are going to want a laptop, especially if you're here on campus. Anything that's of value really needs to be moved to the trunk. So that's not going to tempt somebody from wanting to come and break into your car. Another thing we could tell people is that it's important for them to lock their cars, right? A lot of times people don't realize that they accidentally leave their cars unlocked, and that's inviting somebody to come in. If I were walking through the parking lot and just testing door handles, I might come across a car that is unlocked. That's going to make me want to get inside and enter it. Now, if I want to steal a car, that's a little different, but if the car door is unlocked, that makes it a lot easier for me to want to steal the vehicle because I can already get into it. Then I have a lot of time to sit there and either punch the ignition or figure out how to wire it to take the vehicle itself. So taking the vehicle, that's a little harder to deter once somebody actually gets into the car. If they want your car, they're probably going to be able to take it unless we have a good deterrent like the police that are driving through the area.
All right. Anything else to add?
I would just say that because it's holiday season as well, that if you have packages or any other things, a lot of thieves are looking for that stuff now. So if somebody goes Christmas shopping before they are, if they go shopping after they leave school and they go to multiple shops at each time that they get items, they get presents, whatever it is, gifts, that they put those in the trunk of their car. And then also, again, just to make sure they lock their motor vehicle, remove the items, the expensive items from the motor vehicle. And that does include the garage door openers. We have a tendency to want to put those garage door openers on our visors, things like that. So we just tell people maybe make sure to remove those garage doors openers and throw them in your backpack. I know it's not super convenient, but if somebody steals your car, then now they have access to get into your house with that garage door opener.
Yep, I can see that happening and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all the questions I have for you.
Oh, that was easy. All right. I was ready to talk with you forever, Joseph.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just I didn't really have a lot of questions, and plus I don't know a lot of crimes that are happening at ACC besides CarFest, so whatnot.
Yeah, so I could tell you that other things you might think about, and again, I don't know because I'm with you. I don't think that it's happened a lot, but typically we'll see thefts of backpacks or theft of purses of things around campus, which are very low, by the way. And then occasionally a trespass, so somebody who is not supposed to be on our campus or in any one of the buildings that police have contacted previously and told you can't be here. If they come back, then they are trespassing on the property. And that occasionally happens, especially with the large homeless population we have around here on the campus.
Yeah.
Typically that's probably one that the ladies and gentlemen of the PD here have to deal with on a fairly regular basis.
Oof, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
How like dealing with random people that are traveling the building and you told them not to come back and then they come back again.
Yes.
So, and how you even handle that situation.
Yeah, and basically, if when we tell them they can't come back, and then usually they will make call notes is what we call them, but basically it goes into the computer system that says that this individual, Amanda Cruz, has been told by Chief Morris that she cannot come back on the campus. And then let's say next week I come back to the campus and one of the PD guys stops me or Chief Morris stops me, and I'm back here, then they can charge me with trespass and they can write me a ticket for that.
Dang. Which is kind of good thing and whatnot, depending on to keep students safe and whatnot.
Exactly.
All right, think that might be all the questions and whatnot.
Awesome. All right. Well, hey, good luck writing your paper, and I will mention to Joelle that you and I finally got to touch base.
Yep, indeed.
All right. Good luck with your paper and wrapping up on your finals there.
I will. Even though crime is rare at ACC, but it's best to make sure everyone is safe.